Hi everyone, I'm back to you again for everything you'll be with it, and everything will be worst things to be of your life about it. Last time we talk about the life about it, and last time we talk about something to be with it. So I hope you understand everything about my life about it. So I hope you enjoy everything about my movie all the time about it. Do not be go out for yourself about, and do not be go out of your shameful things to be with it. I do not care what people saying. I do not care what they are doing on their backs about it. It's the one thing to be with it, to have someone breaks your heart about it all the time about it. I know it is your boring things to be with it. I know people they are boring all the time about me, but it is okay things to be with it all the time about it. I do not care what the people saying all the time about it. I do not care what they are doing on their backs about it. God with me and God with you all the time and God with you all the time about it. So if you want anything, just ask me. Do not cheating on my backs about it, or to ask something on my backs about it. People cannot understand for everything about it what I'm saying all the time about it. People cannot understand what they are saying all the time about it. But one thing you have to know of your life about it all the time about it. It is one thing to be with it all the time about it when someone breaks your heart, or when someone see you breaking hearts. Well, how do you feel when someone telling you stupid things to be with it all the time about it? How many people they break their hearts about it? How many people they lies all the time about it? How many people they making stupid things to be with it? But one thing you have to know everything about it, and one thing you have to know what they are saying all the time about it. It is a shame when someone telling you lies all the time about it. But one thing you have to know everything about it. But one thing you have to see what the right things, what the wrong things to be with it. Do not say we will be on time, or I have to know everything about you. If you want a guy to be with you on real life about it, do not give him a bullshit things to be with it. Do not say I have to know you better, or I have to know about you. Take it in very low about it, and you will know more about him. Before that, you have to check if he is serious or not. You have to check on Facebook or any website of him. You will know what the truth to be with it all the time about it. The true things to be with it all the time about it is to be with it, to have a guy in love with him, to be serious all the time about him, to be serious with him all the time about him. You have to know him, what he doing about your backs about it. If you make a promising, everything will be changed, and everything will be safety of your life about it. Just try to make a promise and love to be with it and what they're not to be with it. People cannot understand what they are saying all the time about because they are born not in English or not in Arabic or whatever when he is born. But one thing you have to know of them or their life about it. It is a shame when someone breaks their hearts, especially Pakistans, especially Indians, especially Philippines, especially USA and the South Australia people and locals too in UAE and the UAE that things to be with it. We will talk about that in UAE case about it, but in next movie we will talk about that. So I hope you enjoy about my movie all the time about it, and I hope you understand what the truth loves to be with it and what they are doing on their backs about it all the time about it. But you have to know everything to be with it and everything to be worse on their life about it and to be strongest all the time about it. To be strongest in one hand and to be loved in one hand about it all the time about it. Do not give me a bullshit things to be with it all the time about it and to be fucking busted and they are like a liars people and they are born like a liars people. We will talk about that many times about it all the time about it. But one thing you have to know of their life about it all the time about it. Do not give me a bullshit things to be with it. Do not give me a stupid things to be with it. Do not give me a serious things to be with it like a lies all the time about it. But one thing you have to know all the time about it, you have to know what the right things to be and what they are not right things to be all the time about it. But one thing in your life to be with it all the time about it. You have to know to break in one hand and to be serious in one hand all the time about it. But one thing you have to know all the time, how many people they lost their life because they breaking hearts each other about it all the time about it. How many friends they break hearts to be with it because they lies all the time about it. You do not know what they are saying about it all the time about it because they are liars all the time about it. You have to know one thing to be with it all the time about it, and you have to lie all the time about it. What you get in lie about it, you get nothing about your life about it. But one thing you have to know all the hearts about it. You have to feel about the other people all the time about it. You have to feel what's the right things to be with it and what's the wrong thing to be with it all the time about it. I do not care what the people saying. How many times I will keep repeating all these videos about it. But please understand about everything, what the right things to be with it and what the wrong things to be with it. So I hope you enjoy all the life about it, and I hope you enjoy about my movie all the time about it. But one thing you have to know all the life about it, and I hope you enjoy about my movie all the time about it. So I do not care what people saying about it. I do not care what they are saying all the time about it. People, they are bullshit all the time about it, and they are like a liars things to be with it all the time about it. And one thing you have to know all the time about it, all the time about their life all the time. But one thing you have to say of your life all the time about it. And I hope you enjoy all the time about it, and good luck everyone, and have a nice day for everything about their life about it. So there are like a stupid things to be with it all the time about it. I do not care what people saying about their life about it. So good luck everyone, and I hope you understand for everything about their life about it. But one thing you have to know for their life about it. I mean, you have to know what the right things and what the wrong things to be with it. And have a nice day for everyone of their life about it. And have a nice day of this week about it. So good luck everyone, and have a nice day.